Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. Today I'm going to show you how to dry stack a natural stone wall and steps. These stones right here are from the landscaping place. They're pretty uniform in thickness and pretty uniform in size. What we're going to be building this little retaining wall out of is natural stone that came out of the ground when they dug this wall and other areas on the property. So what we're going to try to do is just get, I don't know, 2 or 3 steps right in here, probably 3, and I'll use my most prime stones for that, which would be like this one right here. I don't have a whole lot of stone to work with. I have a small pile over there as well, but otherwise this is it. So like this stone and this right here, and in addition to that I'm gonna have to use some other smaller flat stones. Like for this one right here, I'll have to add a few stones on the back of it, otherwise the tread would be a little too narrow. So I think I'll start, well, to start with, I'm going to get a little bit more flat stone in here, cut this dirt out, and get a little bit more of this flat stone in here to work my way around the corner. Then I'll grab one of the big flat stones and we'll figure out what it takes to get it in there. We're going to have a lot of dirt removal on this, whole bunch right here. And the wall is going to displace a lot of dirt as well. So I'm going to have to move the wheelbarrow right here. Yeah, kind of short on space here, but I'll work it out. Okay, that is a really nice fit right there. So what I got to do now is take a little dirt out from under this stone. This one's a little high. This one, well, it's a little low right here. Get these leveled off and then fill in the back area and around here with gravel, and then take a good deal more dirt off and start my first step right here and blend it into the wall that's going right here. One thing I should note, in case you didn't watch yesterday, is that I have the walkway a half a bubble off. It goes slightly upwards that way. That's so it drains. I'm going to have to do the same back in this area, especially back in this corner. If it goes down to that corner, it's going to hold water there, and I don't want that. It's not going to be a big deal at first when there's just gravel in between the rocks, but eventually moss is going to grow between the rocks, and that's not going to let water through real easy. So we would have a puddle here, and that's not good, especially as it gets cold out. But at any time, I don't want standing water in here. So we're going to go a half a bubble upwards going this way, and we're going to go a half a bubble this way, so you can see how far that needs to come up. We're just going to fill that with gravel, and we should be good to go. In this area, all we can get are fines, which is basically dust and the stuff that falls through the screen when they grade this stuff. I don't really like this stuff that much. I would prefer traffic bond, which when you pack it, it becomes hard as a rock. It's almost like cement. It's just a much better material. We found it once in this area, but that was the last time we found it. Okay, we are dead level right there. Got to come up about a ½ inch in the back. There we go. Half a bubble. Okay. Now, got to get this stone. I guess we just have to dig out the front just a bit and then raise up the back, kind of like that. And you want to try not to like just raise the back up by putting a single rock or two back there, because that will just press into the ground and your walkway is going to need repair right away. A little high in the back. You're almost there. Got a little bit of a teeter-totter. There we go. Half a bubble. Perfect. Gotta go get more gravel. Okay, now for the first step. I believe, yeah, see, that can be used as well. These don't have to be real smooth or even, but I think that is the one. We'll check this pile over here as well. Yeah, there's not a lot here. Good amount of stone, but, well, that one right there. That side is not bad. Actually, that's probably the right thickness for a step as well. Yeah, if I can find another one. Well, actually, this is probably wide enough. Let me cart this big thing over there and we'll see what it looks like. Yeah, this is a beautiful stone. It's got a nice flat face on this side, and if I put it right here, this back area, I can just fill up, or actually, yeah, I'll have to fill it up with dirt or whatever, dirt and gravel, and then put some thinner stones like this here. Put that in there like that, something like that. I got a lot of those. I'll have to dig through my supply. Got some real thin ones and some thicker ones like that, but that is going to work. Yeah, I don't know if I need to make it any wider than this. Let me see what the width is. We're at nearly 20 inches. Yeah, that should be wide enough. Yeah, this is a really nice stone. And that angle there, I can match that in with the wall. Got a real nice face here for the interesting wall. I'm trying to use my better looking rocks like this right here, the weathered stuff like that, as the face of the wall, especially right in this area. This is the money shot right here. Yeah, this is going to look really cool. I'm going to be getting rid of this big hump of dirt and then blending the dirt in with the wall and planting some buffalo grass here in just a little bit. As soon as I get this area done, I'm going to have to go off of this for a while, but I should be able to get pretty far on it today. All right. Time to remove some dirt again, and let's get this monster fitted. Okay, this is my steps so far. You can see this line right here is the edge of the walkway. That double line is the rock wall, or at least the beginning of it. I didn't check this for level yet. It's rough stone, so it's okay. Should come up a good deal on this end. this rock goes upwards on this side, so I found this rock that I can wedge under it, so I'll have to wedge that under a little bit. We have a little point on this end. I'm going to see if I can knock that off so that this fits tighter. I don't mind that much of a gap because I can grow moss in there. Just pack this area with dirt and moss will grow there. So if I can't break that off, that'll be just fine. Then I'm going to go and see what I have. I'll have to build this up to whatever level it needs to be to get the rest of the flat stone in here. I can use that flat stone right there. I got a big one, but that's sandstone. I'll probably end up putting that out in front of the house. I have plenty of little pieces of flat rock like this that, you know, if I build up the dirt, I can put it in like that. I only need to go back, well, I should make it comfortable. Yeah, I need to go back at least to where I have the dirt cut there. All right, let me go look for more stones. This is that really nice looking one that was sitting over here. And got another one right here. But like I said, I want to get these into the wall where they're exposed. So this one will go into the wall somewhere, not right there, but that one is not going to be wasted back in here. What else do we got here? Got a flat stone here too. Oh, that'll do just fine. We'll get this one fitted in back here. Couple more of these and we'll get this step done and then work on the next one. I think we're only going to have, we're only going to have one more, and it's probably not going to be as tall as this one. This one is taller than these steps. These are 5.5, 6 inches. This one, I believe, is 7.5. So the next step is going to be a little shorter, and that'll be it for this. Then we can start going on the wall. Oh, actually, no, we can't. We need the stairway stones first. We'll see how far we can get. Let's get these steps done first. Okay, I'm gonna backfill this empty area with ugly rock. It's just nondescript rock. I'll press it into place and then fill around it with gravel. I just can't make it so tall that I can't get that in there. Put a shorter one in there. I have tons of this ugly rock. Yeah, that's just about perfect. Actually, this goes like that. So we'll get some more ugly rock in there. I got buckets full of smaller stuff. And then we'll level it off and then get the last of the stone in there. Yeah, this is going to look really nice. Okay, I'll pick a spot back there and then hold this about level. Okay, so I need a 5-inch stone, or I need to go up 5 inches, and my next big rock is 4 inches, so that should work out pretty good. This is my rock. It's a little bit flaky, but really nice and smooth. What I want to do I was thinking of getting it in right there. This is right around where I want to end up. So I'm going to dig out about 4 inches of dirt, which is, about 1 inch up. And then I'm going to get some stones under the front of this, but the whole back of it should be on existing ground for the most part. We'll put a little gravel here and there. And then I'm going to need to find something about the exact same thickness. I can't build it up like this. The front part needs to be solid stone. So I'll need to find something for the other side, because like this one, it's not big enough, but that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, let's get this done real quick. I gotta have some lunch, but hopefully I have enough time to get back out here and get at least part of the wall in. I can't do a whole hell of a lot without putting more stepping stones in, but I should be able to get a bit of the wall in and at least take some of this dirt out of here. All right, let's get this shoveled out and get this stone in place. Okay, that's going to work out just perfect. I'm going to go cool off, but when I get back, I'm going to knock that point off of this with the chisel. And like I said, I'm going to take the stone out of there and get some flat stones, probably just 2. See if I got another one here somewhere. Well, I'll find one. Get some flat stones in front of that, which will give it some support so it doesn't rock. And then we'll have to find something for this area, but it's looking good. Then I'll just piece in some flat stones back there, fill that back in, and put some flat stones back there, and that'll do it for this little step area. And like I said, I don't know if I'll have time to or not, but if I do have time, I can do a little bit on the rock wall, but yeah, I can't do much without having the next step in place, so I'll probably just finish this up. But for now, I'm going to cool off a little bit. Okay, nice and cooled off. Time to finish this up. Yeah, I don't think I should continue without having this set of steps right here, because I have to go up into this corner here. So what I'm going to do is just figure out what stone is going to go here, and then fill in the stones back there, and and get the stones under here. And once I have these stairs going up here completed, I'm going to call it quits for the day. It's already getting pretty late, so that'll be a good ending point. All right, let's get this rock stabilized first. Went and looked at it from the road, and it looks really nice. Yeah, this is gonna look awesome once I get moss and stuff growing between the rocks. All right, now gotta find a stone for right here, and probably have it right here. Yep, that's it. Gotta find a stone for underneath it though. Okay, I got this pretty much the way I want it. This right here is temporary until I start building the rest of the wall here, but this is the stone I'm going to use. I had it pretty stable in there, but it really doesn't matter. It's going to go right there. I'll change out this stone right here once I start putting the wall in right here and get the steps in here. All of that stuff together is going to lock all these stones in place. So I really can't finish this up until I get the rest of this put in there. And that's on hold for a little bit. This is the way it's going to be. I'm going to pack a little bit of dirt in there and we'll get some moss growing in there. And you can see that it's hollow back here. So what I got to do is pack gravel up into here and fill this with rocks and gravel and then get this last layer in, and that will be the permanent layer. We're just going out to right here, probably go at an angle over to there, and that'll be that until we start building the actual wall and get that next step in. So let me backfill this. Well, I might as well show that. We'll backfill this. This rock is really stable as it is, but you don't want to leave a void in there like that. Start off with a rock. And we'll dump all this gravel in there. And I'll have to go get some more gravel, but this will start us off. I will probably have to come in here and adjust this stuff after it settles in, like next year. But that's not a problem. All right, let me take a little more of this dirt out so I can tamp this, and then we'll fit in these last stones, and that'll be it for today. All right, that is going to be it for today. What did I all get done? I got these flats over here, and then I got these steps in here. The steps are incredibly stable. It takes a long time to get the fill exactly right so that your steps don't rock, especially when you have just natural stone like this and you're not shaping it. So the next thing to do is come along and tuck point these, and we'll be doing that with dirt with as much clay as possible. So I'll pack it in between the stones, especially like in here. And well, this stone is the only loose one because that's going to be connected to the wall here. But all of these cracks and up onto the stone a little bit is going to be packed with dirt, and probably by the end of the year those will have moss growing in all of them. Let me show you a rock that I got. We have a rock at the other end of the yard that I planted hens and chicks when we first moved here, and I believe that one has some moss on it too. Let me show you that. Oh wow, this is going to flower. These are all flower heads. If you've never seen hens and chicks flowers, they're nothing really special, but it does it every year or two, I think. This was originally just one single, probably about that size. It was a little hen, or a little chick, and I packed some peat moss into a crack and planted it there. that was 12 years ago, and it comes back every year. Never needs watering. Don't do a thing to it. It's spreading over to there. But I was going to show you the moss. I do plan on planting hens and chicks in the rock wall over there, but the moss has gone dormant. It's probably green on this side. Yep, there it is. But we're going to have that growing in between the rocks over there. You can see how green it is back here, but that's because it's a little cooler back here. So the plan is to tuck point those rocks with dirt, and then I'll probably grab a little moss from some of the rocks back here and start it in there and start some hens and chicks, and we will have a living wall within no time. So basically every crack on here is going to have moss growing in it, and on these edges I'll have the hens and chicks growing. I don't want the hens and chicks on the steps because it has pointy leaves and might be a little bit uncomfortable if you're in bare feet. Okay, so remaining work on the wall, we're going to get a set of steps going right across here, and then we're going to go up another level, and we're going to get this leveled off and continue, attach the wall to this, and it's all going to be, the top of the wall is going to be right on this level. Got plenty of flat stones for that, and I'm going to have to make the top of the wall, or the entire wall, is going to have to be stable, just like these steps here, because I'll have to stand on that to do some of the pruning on this Bing Cherry. It's not going to be as bad with the pears over there, but this cherry is kind of right in the area where the wall is going to be the tallest. It's not going to be that bad though. We're going to go up another 5 inches with a step. So we're going to be at this level, and then we have to go to this level. So it's going to be about 5 inches or so, not much more than that. So it's not going to be much of a wall. It's going to be more of a rock border, but it'll be interesting to build. So in the next video, I'll be building a step going down and a walkway going around that way, and a step going up, and at least a piece of the walkway going this way, and then I'll tie the wall in and build the wall all the way to the end of wherever I have the stepping stones. As soon as I run out of stepping stones, we'll stop again and wait for another time. I also need to get this piece in place, and I'm going to be shaping this land right here. I'm going to be taking most of this out of here and then tilling it up real good, and then shaping it right to the edge of the steps and planting buffalo grass right in this area right here. I'm not sure how well it's going to grow, but I really like the look of it. It's, you know, kind of nice and wavy grass. And right now, right now that area really needs something. I'm not sure how it's going to be with buffalo grass and apples dropping like those, but we'll see. So if you want to see all this rock wall action, make sure you subscribe and click on the update icon. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you put them in the comment section below. And if you share the video and or give it a like, it helps the channel out greatly. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.